Hello everyone, and today we're going to be going through the top 10 my personal favorite Mario games. Now, I've been meaning to do this video for a while. I've kind of been toned down on it a bit. I haven't done it for some reason, but I figured since this year is the 35th anniversary of Mario that I would do a Mario style video counting down the top 10 best games from the Mario series. Now, get the intro stuff out of the way. I'm only going to be counting mainline games. I'm not going to be going through spin-offs like Mario Kart or Mario Party or anything like that. I'm just going to be doing mainline entries. When I go through why I think there should be in which spot there, I'm going to be going through the pros and cons to each entry. Now, everything in this list is my personal opinion, so don't hate me or anything. If you disagree, feel free to tell me in the comments section which your favorite Mario games are, and let's get into it. Number 10. We have Super Mario 3D Land for the 3DS. Now, this just barely cracked the list at number 10. Now, the reason why it's number 10 and not anywhere higher is because Super Mario 3D Land was made originally to be a game it was made for the 3DS. It was supposed to be kind of like a mixture between the 2D Mario games and 3D games. It's in the same style as a 2D Mario game where you go through a bunch of worlds and play levels and reach a flagpole at the end, but it's in a 3D environment, which I think is pretty neat. To reintroduce the Tanuki suit power-up, and they also brought back a ton of power-ups like the boomerang suit and stuff like that. Also, it's a pretty fun game to play through, and it was one of the first games to release on the 3DS back in 2011. So bad things about the game is it's kind of overshadowed by Super Mario 3D World, which was a game that came after it, which pretty much has everything 3D Land had, but just added up upon it. So 3D Land isn't as remembered as 3D World. However, 3D Land is handheld and you can take it wherever you want to. And I think it was a pretty good game for its time. Number 9. Now, number 9 spot where I decided to put New Super Mario Bros. For the DS on this. Now, I have a lot of nostalgia with this game. I used to play this game a lot when I was younger. It's a really fun game. This game brought back the 2D formula that were missing in the Mario games since Super Mario Land 2 back in like the 1990s before they released it in 2006. New Super Mario Bros. The DS. Fun because one of my favorite parts about this game is probably the bosses are really cool because they have a bunch of unique bosses, unlike just Koopalings every time. And it also has it has like the world map thing, but the levels are actually pretty cool. But everyone says the New Super Mario Bros. Series is pretty bad, but I personally I like the series. I mean, it's not as good as the 3D games. I mean, that's a given, but it's still a pretty good series. I still love it. Actually, I have a funny story to tell you. When I was in like elementary school, I had an old DS Lite. I don't have it anymore because my sister left it at a hotel. And I used to have New Super Mario Bros. For the DS on it, like back in like a long time ago. And I played it with people at my school back in the day, and we played the Mario vs. Luigi mode where you can play against each other in the mini games. And then someone literally stole my game of New Super Mario Bros. For the DS, but they didn't steal the DS, they just stole the game. Like, it made no sense. I'm like, why wouldn't you just steal the DS too? But they didn't, they just stole the game, so then I had to go to GameStop back then. Yeah, GameStop actually sold DS games in the case, because nowadays they only sell the cartridges, but they actually sold them in the case back then. And I got the game, and you know how GameStop stickers are you can either peel them off, or they're just on, really. But I got this from GameStop, and the sticker is still on the case after several years, after like almost 10 years of being on there. And somehow the GameStop stickers are so bad. So I bought the new copy, and then I've had that ever since. Number 8. On the number 8 spot, we have New Super Mario Bros. U. Now, when this was a launch title of Wii U back in 2012, they did re-release the deluxe version on the Switch, but you know, this game took everything New Super Mario Bros. Had. So they had New Super Mario Bros. That we talked about earlier, and they released New Super Mario Bros. Wii and New Super Mario Bros. 2. While they are great games, I not putting them on the list because I don't want to have 4 Mario games, New Super Mario Bros. Games on the list. But in my opinion, with all nostalgia in mind, for me, the most definitive game is probably Super Mario Bros. U. It looks the best, it plays the best, it has the best level design in my opinion, and it's just, I've played this game so many times. I think this is the game I've played through more than any game ever. I've beaten this game times. I've beaten this game so much. I've speed ran it a couple times. I've 100%ed it twice. Twice on the original. I beat it 100% on the Wii U, on the Switch, and on the New Super Luigi U. I think the power-ups are pretty good in the game, and they brought back all the power-ups that were in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, like the Repeller Mushroom and the Penguin Suit, and just expanded upon it. And it's just overall, I prefer the Koopaling fights in this game way better than the ones in New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and pretty much everything about this is I like more than New Super Mario Bros. Wii, so I like this game better. This game doesn't get as much love as most of the other games. A lot of people say this is the worst New Super Mario Bros. Game. I think it's the best, so there. Number 7. I actually haven't finished this game. Well, you haven't finished the game, why are you putting it on the list? I have no idea, but I am. I didn't actually get around to finishing it. I still have it, but never actually played it that much. I played it a little bit back in the day, but it was fun. What I remember about it was awesome. One of the cool parts about the game is it has the FLUDD. Using FLUDD makes the game so unique compared to all the other Mario games. That you have FLUDD around your back, because you pretty much, it's like kind of like Super Mario Odyssey in the sense where you have Cappy, but in this game you have FLUDD. So I think it's really unique, and you have the 4 different nozzles. You got the spring nozzle, the hover nozzle, jet nozzle, and rocket nozzle, and whatever the other one is. And there's also Yoshi in the game where he spits juice, and you can also fight Petey Piranha, King Boo, a bunch of other things like, the King Boo boss is really weird in this game. You play like a lottery, it's like pretty much a luck based. And there's Petey Piranha, and there's like a giant blooper boss, there's like a giant roller coaster with Bowser, and there's the Bowser boss itself, which are all pretty unique. In Super Mario Sunshine, also the bad part about it is the controls are a little bit slippery and kind of tight, and it's kind of hard to be precise every time, and it can get a little wonky. I don't really like the camera because I'm so used to like the Mario Odyssey physics where when you turn the camera a certain way, it goes the opposite way the stick's facing, which is what I'm used to. Instead, in this game, it actually goes the exact same way, which now that I think about it actually makes sense, but it's like it doesn't make sense at the same time, because when you turn the camera, it goes the way. It's confusing. Alright, let's move on. Number 6. Now, number 6, we have Super Mario World. Now, this game is is probably my favorite 2D Mario game, if I had to be honest here. When this game came out on the SNES and online Nintendo Switch, it was just, all you gotta do is just make it to the second world, get that cape, and just fly everything. The levels in this game are amazing. I really like the art style. The graphics, I mean, I don't know about the graphics, but the art style today, like if Nintendo, or maybe not Nintendo, but if a company like released a game that looked like this, but it wasn't like as blurred, like if they made it widescreen and like HD, and with this pixel style, it'd be completely fine. Like it literally looks modern. Also, this is the first game with Yoshi in it, so yeah, that's kind of cool. Number 5. The number 5 spot, we have Super Mario 64. Now, I don't have as much nostalgia with this game as a lot of people do. I haven't really speedrun it much, and I've only played through it one time. That's not to say it's not a phenomenal game, because it is, but I have a good amount of problems with it. My main problem being the camera. The camera in this game, it's not trash, but it's really annoying, and it doesn't not work every time. Like, it works fine most of the time, but the times it doesn't work, it really doesn't work. Like, seriously. The camera will be trapped on a wall, and then you'll be, like, going the other way, and then it's like, all you see is you can't even see Mario, because he's so close to the camera, or you can see his head, and it's, like, just, like, you have to completely turn it, and I hate that lack to thing. I actually press that button. It's annoying. I also played this game at school on a computer emulator. with a keyboard, so that was kind of fun. Even though the controls were actually pretty good, but the emulator I was using was pretty laggy, but I got used to it fast. Number 4. Now the number 4 spot, we have Super Mario 3D World. Now I have a ton of nostalgia with this game as well, like I said in the past. But this game is just awesome. This game is pretty underrated in my opinion. I mean, some people praise it, some people hate on it. I don't like love it, like love it. I mean, I do. But, like I'm saying, I'm like, this is the best Mario game, and if you say no, I am offended, and I will murder you. No, I'm not like that. But I'm not like, I hate this game so much. And I'm not like, this game's fine. I'm like, this game is a really good game. And that's really it. And there's a lot of, the level design in this game is probably the best, like, level design in a Mario game. Like, they got that Mario Kart level, which I think is really, really fun. And then there's that one level where you go on, where you go out in the open world and that little thing. And I always played the first level over and over again because my sister, that's all she played back in the day. There was a thing on the world map where the world map where you like go in 3D and like the levels, and she was always like, I want to be the leader. So I had to let her, and she would never play levels. They always just go around and think, and when she does play levels, she only play the first level. So anyway, so this game is pretty much a sequel to Mario 3D Land, as we talked in the past. So this game, really, 3D Land really gets overshadowed by this game. So I think this is the definitive version. If you had to choose one, I'd say pick 3D World, but if you don't have a Wii U, I'd play 3D Land. I mean, they're very similar games. I just think 3D World, it looks better, plays better, has more content. It's just a better game. Okay, now, guys, with this, this was the hardest decision to make I probably have ever made in a video. Which game I think is better out of these two? The number 2 and 3 spot. Is it Super Mario Galaxy 1 or 2? Now, this was a very tough decision for me to make. I went through all the factors of mind, going through like first experience with the game, which ones I think is more fun to play, which one has more content, boss battles, stages, you get the idea. I come to the conclusion that Super Mario Galaxy 1 is going to be my number 3 pick. Now, what I was saying about Mario Galaxy 1, we'll go back to why I think 2 is better in a minute, once I get to that. But let's talk about what Galaxy 1 has good going for it. Now, I love this game to death. It's a game. I completed the whole game on YouTube on a live stream, so it was almost 10 hours if you guys tuned into that for the 100 subscriber special. So you can click a link in the cards if you want to go see it somewhere on the top screen. Still haven't mastered this. I think this is right, but I'm not too sure because the camera's like facing a different angle. It's weird. But somewhere on the top, check it out. Also, so it was almost 10 hours. So I did that, and then also, what was I going to say? So this game is awesome. I love the Galaxies. I have much more nostalgia with this game than I do with Galaxy 2. About Galaxy. So when this game came out in 2007, completely changed Mario. Like, this game was so epic. They had brand new power-ups that were amazing. They had the Boo Mushroom, Spring Mushroom, Bee Mushroom, and, like, the Ice Flower were amazing additions. I also bring back the Fire Flower and Star and all these other things. But the Fire Flower is actually really good in this game. Because, well, it kind of sucks that the Fire Flower and Ice Flower are timer-based in this game, but still, it's still amazing. Honey Hive Galaxy, Gusty Garden Galaxy, and stuff in Toy Time Galaxy, and Freeze Flame Galaxy, and Gusty Garden Galaxy, and stuff like that. They're really creative and fun. Number 2. Now, we already discussed number 2 in the past. It is Super Mario Galaxy 2. Now we're going to be talking about why I think this game is better than Galaxy 1. Now, I think this game is better than Galaxy 1 because, I think it's, well, Galaxy 1's a great game because it is. However, Mario Galaxy 2 took everything Galaxy 1 had, but just expanded. They added Yoshi, they added a ton of new galaxies. However, they didn't bring back the galaxies from Galaxy 1. But the galaxies they did add were amazing. Like, they had that one where it was a remake of Mario 64's Galaxy, which is awesome. It's a throwback Galaxy. And Yoshi's in the game, he can eat fruits. They brought back all of the power-ups that were in Mario Galaxy 1, which are they brought back Spring Mushroom, Boo Mushroom, Ice Flower, and Bee Mushroom, and added the Cloud Flower and Rock Mushroom to the mix, which are very fun and intuitive. As well as the Yoshi, like you have the 3 different fruits that Yoshi can eat. You have the balloon one, the dash, the one where he runs fast, the balloon one, and then the you can light up paths. And then you got the regular Yoshi that can eat stuff, which is amazing, which it's just awesome. This is what Galaxy 2 is so good. However, the things that I can say about Galaxy 1 that are better than 2 is Galaxy 2 doesn't feel like Galaxy 2. It doesn't feel like Galaxy. I mean, of course, it's set in space for a good amount of the game, but that's not really true. More than half of the game, I feel like, is not even in space. There's blue skies. Like, I feel like this game shouldn't be a Galaxy game. It should be like its own thing, because it's like, it's really not set in space that much. It's mostly like, like Galaxy 1 was Galaxy. Like, it wanted space. Almost all of the worlds looked like space. I mean, maybe some of them didn't, but most of them did. I guess that's kind of weird. But another thing I prefer about Galaxy 1 better, I kind of like their system of the galaxies better because they kind of did it like Super Mario 64, where you had to go into a certain area and then you could access galaxies. And it's a little bit more linear in Super Mario Galaxy 2. But I mean, it's fine, but it kind of bothers me a bit. Number 1, Super Mario Odyssey. Now, not picking this game because it's the newest title. Because it is. I think this game is awesome. Now, if you didn't know, I also streamed this video too for the 100th video special that you guys tune into back in May. So I think you guys know I love this game. This game is so awesome. The feature of Cappy is awesome in the game. I'm so glad they added Cappy. You can actually become enemies. I mean, the only sad part is they ditched power-ups, but that's not even that sad, because what's the point of power-ups when you can literally throw your hat at an enemy and become it? So, and then you can, the kingdoms are awesome. It was like 999 moons in the game, and I actually did 100% this one. And, so that was awesome. That was really fun. Also, there's a ton of good kingdoms in the game. They got the Luncheon Kingdom, Seaside Kingdom, my personal favorite, Metro Kingdom, and a ton more that I can just go on all day about. It's just, this game is just so good. It looks amazing. It looks the best out of all Mario games. It plays the best. There's the littlest amount of problems out of all the other games. It's just so fun. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you're new here, please be sure to hit the subscribe button and ring that bell to get notified when I post new videos. As well as smash that like button and tell me in the comments below what you agree and disagree with, and what your top 10 favorite Mario games are. So with that all said and done, thank you guys for watching, and be sure to, or do you disagree with my list? Do you agree with my list? If you do, tell me in the comments and stuff. And with that all said and done, thank you guys for watching, and be sure, and see you guys next time for more. Come back, oh, well, crap. And see you guys next time. Goodbye. Wah!